Hello, Lill here, and welcome to my channel. So this time we want to test out the survival game Endzone, A World Apart. And I still haven't played this game, but I played other survival games. So let's see. Tutorial, later, an interrelated tutorial that teaches you all the important aspects of the game or become familiar with certain parts of the game in brief segments. Survival mode. In survival mode, you can configure your game according to your own needs. There are no predetermined conditions to win. Create a huge settlement or fight against a challenging environment. Anything is possible as long as you survive. Scenarios. Use from a variety of challenging scenarios to specify different goals. Okay, let's do the tutorial. Main tutorial. A longer interrelated tutorial that includes all important aspects of the game. Follow author Sachin's instructions and obtain important clues and useful information to survive the merciless world of Endzone, A World Apart. Achievement can be unlocked that relate to tutorials. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's different ones. Okay, start tutorial. So, I think there was a lot of like, you had to be careful of like nuclear waste or something in this game. Not sure.
We finally left the end zone. Just look at this beautiful scenery. It's marvelous, even though it's a bit different from what we had pictured. We were able to secure a few basic resources and are storing them in our bus.
Let's build ourselves a new home.
I'm glad we prepared ourselves well for this kind of scenario, especially since our inventories in the end zone ran low. Don't forget that if you need additional information, you can look at our survival guide at any time.
Alright. Open survival guide. Tasks can be used to assign freely available settlers to gather specific resources. Okay, let's just try this.
Well done. Everything you need to know should be right here. I think the time has come for us to at last build ourselves a new home here.
Alright.
Before we can construct buildings at all, we have to assign the profession builder to several settlers so that they can take care of construction contracts. In general, it's your responsibility to decide which tasks are important and how our settlers are supposed to be distributed to attend to them.
Okay. Let's see. So we have 10 settlers. Carries out simple tasks and help transport resources. Are all of them built at the moment? Or maybe not? Needed in order to build construction. Okay, I guess not.
All right. Your builders will be ready as soon as construction contracts have been issued. It's time to start focusing on our key and most basic need, water.
Got it.
The first thing we ought to do is to establish a working water supply. So we'll move on to our first construction contract. Place and build a jetty by a lake in the vicinity of your town center.
Jetty? What's that? Oh, okay. A bridge thing. Jetty enables settlers to collect water. Requires cistern a water tower to store the collected water. Can only be built at the water side. How do I rotate? Middle? No. Far? Oh, okay, I just click it. Okay, so What do we feel is the safest? What's over here? Okay, let's go towards the water. Or I mean the forest. There. Alright, so spacebar seems to be like from pause to move. Let's get some more builders while we're at it. Let's do there, because we probably need someone to carry the resources. Or I guess maybe the builders don't do that. Let's see. Are you a builder? There. Oh yeah, so he is a builder. That means, but these guys aren't helping with the resources then. So I might as well just do all of them then. I'll leave one. But I can't see any more, so maybe 2 builders can only do at the same time.
Very good. The jetty was completed as planned. Now we have a place where we can collect water. There are other possibilities to gather water too, but the jetty is the simplest and most cost-effective method.
Great.
We can obtain and store water from different sources, like a jetty, rain collector, or well in the cistern. The cistern should always be in close proximity to a water source, so that our water carriers don't have to walk too far.
Let's do it. Is this the cistern? That's wreck. I don't know what the cistern is then. Cistern build. Oh. What? A cistern collects and stores water. This building requires a jetty, a well, or a rainwater collector to function. Jetties and wells are preferred to rainwater collectors than harvested water when water is collected. Water carrier. Oh, I see. So is this... So this one should be in here between... Well, let's just... entrances, blocking areas, so does that mean we should have this one over here? Let's do this way, because then they could technically go both, or on the way. Let's do it here. Demolish, we don't want to do that. Menu. I guess that just brings it into view. No. I guess not. I guess, can I select these guys to do something here? Maybe it's not, maybe I can't because it's a tutorial. I just have to stand there then. Water carrier. Can I have more than one? Oh no, that's because I used all these. Tree. Cistern build. Water produced. Okay. So then I guess you can do force forward, since we're not allowed to do anything else. Hunt the stag. It's not. Okay, so this is made. They just need to produce the water. Water carriers. Can only have 3 at the moment. Activate the production. No power, it doesn't need power. Change field of work. No. I guess some places can have different way of working.
Great. We have now installed a working water supply, and water is now transported from the jetty to our cistern. Consider hiring more water carriers if you don't have enough settlers available. You can never have enough water in storage.
Alright. Understood.
Now we should focus on food production. It's important to ensure the supply right from the start. A gatherer's cabin, a hunting lodge, or a fishing hut can directly remedy the situation. I suggest starting with a fishing hut, since we're already located near a lake.
Okay. So let's see here. Fishing hut. Food. Fishing hut. Fishing hut provides food from caught fish. Can only be placed at the water side. Professional fisher. And you can connect power to it. So let's put that near here then. Okay, I can put it right next to it. There. Assign settlers to the professional fisher. Well, that's not necessary until I get this built though. Let's see. Let's go a little faster. Building condition. Oh, I see. Soil moisture. Moist. Dried out. Oh yeah, I need to make those fisher things now. Fishers too. Yeah.
Good work. We've now taken care of our basic supply via food and water. Make sure that you have enough food and water on hand at all times, especially if you want to upgrade your settlement. A population that grows too fast can quickly unbalance your food and water supply, bringing major difficulties for you if you don't watch out.
Alright.
Crops are another excellent way of getting food, because they constantly grow as long as the soil is moist enough. Each seed has different yields and growing times. This means that it could take some time until your field is ready to be harvested, in contrast to your fishing hut, where production can be right away.
Understood. Cultivated field build. Alright, wants me to see. So this line might be more dry than others, maybe. So let's build over here then. Let's build. A cultivated field provides food from farming crops. Although a field can be created without construction cost, it needs to grow or needs time to grow the crops. Farmer. building is influenced by the soil irrigation level. So, yeah, let's just start from here then. Hang on, yeah. Not sure. Hang on, let's do it a little further up here. Oh, what? I can't. Oh, okay, I see. I have to click. I can't drag right away. Farmer 1. There. Let's get this one normal. I don't know how big these things can be. Cabbage, black sal, C5, cabbage. Let's start with cabbage. Doesn't say anything else on the down here. Does it say anything here? Oh, okay. Oh, next seed. Oh, current seed. Okay. Even temperedness, average confidence. Settlers lead even tempered lives. If their needs are not met, are threatened to fall into discontentment. If you cater to their wishes, this increases their contentedness, which brings positive effects with it. Okay, so what was our... See, assign settler. Oh, okay. I thought I did that. Maybe I didn't. Let's take one of these.
Looks good. Remember that we need the widest variety of food sources to stay healthy. You should also plan ahead for drought periods that might come when it's not going to rain. Stock up on food and adapt your production to avoid bottlenecks. I'll show you a few more strategies later on.
Alright. I guess then, like, if you go to wet areas, at least then you have some time before it gets dry. And it has more time before it rains. Got it.
At the beginning, we don't have much scrap wood or other resources. We could build a production building, but to obtain resources as fast as possible, it's best that we start gathering right away. Assign a Gather All Resources task. All the settlers who haven't been assigned any profession by you are going to accept these kinds of tasks. In addition, settlers distribute resources within your settlement.
Let's do it. Gather wood task, place gather scrap task, free settlers available trade. Homeless. Okay. Drought. Oh, okay. Is this what it is and it's supposed to be raining the next day or something? Let's see. Is it under here? Maybe I should click it. Oh, there. So it's under building and tasks here. Our settlers to gather all wood from one area. This produces less outcome than using a forester lodge. Gather scraps. The settlers to gather a small scrap pile from one area. This produces less outcome than using a scrap yard. Alright, so we kinda would want to do the scrapyard, but since this is a tutorial, I guess we will. Gather scrap. Let's gather some wood. And then we need to clear out some, it says, tree. So let's take away 2 over there. Oh no, actually we don't need builder at the moment, I think. There, fisher. Can you see what they're... Let's see, home. They don't have any home yet. Settlers with tools work more efficiently. With tools, production in the settlement slowed down drastically. Alright. No badge. Oh. I see. You can even see their status. Okay, so let's go a little fast forward then.
Since we now own plenty of resources, we can start to build a real production building. Then you don't have to always make efforts by hand that collecting is taking place. Production buildings are not only easier to manage, they are also distinctly more effective than simple tasks. Don't place production buildings too far away from your settlement. You'll be able to change their working area at any time later on.
Alright, cool.
Right on. The best thing for us to do now is to build a forester's lodge to automate our supply of wood and make it more effective at the same time. Foresters are not only able to chop down trees, they reforest areas with trees as well.
Alright. And so, Forester Lodge. Where would you be? Resources. Forester Lodge can either cut trees down to produce wood or plant saplings to reforest a certain area, or do both. Local attractiveness -2. Let's put it here. That's nice. Can I just see if I'm going over any resources? I guess it doesn't matter. I'll put it nicely there. Oh yeah, I probably don't have any builders now. Let's put these back into building. The pretty trees are gone now. Oh yeah, I need to place one as a forester.
Good job. You might want to change this building's working area later on to tell your workers where they should get their wood from. Ah, and for your information, if you want, you can also tell your Forester's Lodge that they only ought to attend to reforesting an area in order to create a lush, green forest which generations to come can use.
Understood.
Very good. Now we ought to take care of collecting scrap. Scrap is one of the most valuable resources because the quantities present are limited, and we can recover other resources from scrap. Unlike the task we just had, the scrap yard allows larger quantities of existing scrap to be dismantled than with ruins or wrecks.
Alright, scrapyard. Also isn't super pretty. We could have production area down there. That's fine. Let's make sure we have builders. Just so we can, if I need something. Where does it say more resources? Okay, yeah. I guess I have enough. Scrap collector. Let's turn down the sound effects volume a little. Game volume, interface volume. Doesn't have any sound effects volume. That's weird. Usually games have that. Let's go fast forward. Location attractiveness. Negative influence, positive influence, attractive, neutral, unattractive. So we can do like an industrial area, I guess.
Great. You can change the working area for the scrapyard, too. We can recycle scrap into 4 additional resources: cloth, metal, plastic, and electronics. We'll do that shortly, but for now we ought to take care of your settlers' needs first.
Okay.
Our people want a place to sleep and live. Cabins fulfill their need for safety and privacy, and increase the confidence of their inhabitants. In other words, building cabins increases their willingness to start families and reproduce, if you know what I mean.
Let's do it. Alright, let's see. Cabin. Housing. 2 adults and 3 children. I guess they throw their children out when they get older then. Alright, so let's have a residential area. Let's go towards. How many houses should I make? 8. So fast forward. Hang on, we might want more builders. Nah, I'll just do it. We have a tree. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I probably want to just double check that distance thing. Well, I guess this is fine for now, but where do I change it? Oh, here. Change field of work. So that's it then. And the same thing here. Change field of work. Alright. So these can probably be removed then. Since they were worse to use. Demolish. Cabin. Yeah.
Besides cabins, you can also provide sturdy houses and shelters as housing. Sturdy houses withstand sandstorms better and have an increased storage capacity to boot. Children living in houses gradually fill up the house's stockpiles. Settlers do not reproduce in a shelter because they lack privacy.
Alright. Got it.
Let's return from our excursion into housing and refocus on scrap. With the help of a recycler or refinery, scrap can be sorted into 4 different resources. A recycler always takes scrap apart, one resource at a time, while a refinery automatically produces all 4 resources. To start off, you should build a recycler and produce cloth.
Alright, so... Okay, so you can get 4 different resources from scrap. Okay. To start off, you build a recycler and produce cloth. Recycler... Oh yeah. Oncoming drought. To stockpile water and food in order to survive. The soil is becoming infertile. Oh. How is this now? Oh! Alright, well, it's still wet, so let's wait a little there. Let's do this recycler. Also, it's not pretty. And also, I guess this scrap thing is nice to have next to it. It is at 2. No, 4. It's actually worse. So does it goes first to the recycler and then to the refinery? Let's see. This is even worse. Alright. So let's put that one there. Alright, did we have any builders? Yeah, we did. Building buildings, repairing buildings, building roads. Oh, okay. So they need wood, scrap, and yeah, it says I have a lot of it, so that's gonna be fine. Alright, so And also I want to take a look here. 14 children. Does it say like if all of them are housed? I guess they are. And settlers to the professional refiner. Yeah, it says on Katana Reforest, that's good. Okay. So let's get that refiner dude. There. And cloth. Okay. Need 2 more.
You can instruct your recycler to produce a different resource at a time. It's important that you focus on the resources you really need, at least in the beginning. Cloth and metal look like good options if you want to equip us with protective clothing and tools.
Alright. This is this is the tools, yeah. Great.
Happy settlers are industrious settlers. That's why we ought to look after our people and protect them against the surroundings and dangers, like radiation. So let's start by transforming our newly recovered cloth into protective clothing. A tailor will be able to help us with that.
Looks like this is a radiation debt. Taylor. Okay. Let's get a shop. This is also not super pretty. Is this stockpile? Like, do we have a stockpile thing? Because that would be practical to know. I'll just delete this one if it's better to have somewhere else after. I wonder if this grows. Could be. Low. None. Okay. Alright. So, tailor shop. Yeah, it's still being built. Tailor. Next car produced. Yeah, they could still like continue with that, I think. Oh. So they probably don't need that many then. If they're full. Let's have one just in case. And let's put the rest in building. Can I make more tanks though? The storage capacity, yeah. But how can I get more capacity other than building another one of these? I guess that would be it. But yeah, let's just leave it for now. Are these guys coming? Maybe they were sleeping. Um, oh yeah, go faster. Okay. So then we can get a tailor. Here. Neck scarf. That is pretty alright. Rain cloud. Let's see. So water. I wonder if this is, yeah. I guess this is just like for later, or like it's about to or will happen. Oh, there's more children now. Alright. So they're having fun. Let's see. What's happening now? What was my tasks? Oh yeah, I was just waiting for a next car. I guess this is the one that's gonna make it a scarf. So much noise from those machines. Let's go further up. So that would be that
We
scarf.
categorize environmental radiation into 4 levels: no radiation, low level, medium level, and high level radiation. The radiation changes constantly and is influenced by weather and contaminated rain.
I see.
Protective clothing helps to protect us against this kind of radiation, but it takes a while before it's produced. And production relies on a steady flow of incoming resources. Try to establish production chains at an early stage and start to stockpile goods so that some are always on hand.
Alright.
The tools we brought along from the Endzone are slowly but surely running out. So now, let's focus on manufacturing new tools. The tools will help us to work effectively. We'll need metal for that, so we'll prepare for production by building another recycler, which we'll commission to recover metal from scrap. After that, we'll need a workshop to enable the manufacturing of brand new tools.
Alright. So they want another of let's see, recycler. We just put it next to this one. Just might as well. There. I'll add around builder stacks nicely. And the water thing is still full. I guess we can just remove, not this one. Let's remove the water carrier for now. Workshop. Let's get this one. Hang on, is that a negative? Yeah, it's a negative. We could put it here though, because the tools will eventually go to the city. Or actually, let's just put it here. There. Super industrial, ugly area there. Let's look at how ugly it is. Yeah, it's pretty far away, so that's fine. Alright, let's put one of the builders now on the... Where's the water? Here. And it's gonna rain out. Yeah, he'll fill it up. Oh yeah, I need to have another recycler. Oh, it's so loud. Let's go here. Refiner, I guess. And one technician. Oh, is it? No workforce available. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so I don't have metal yet, that's why. Unless... Yeah. I thought I did that. So let's get this one. Let's see. So that's the cloth. So let's go with metal on this one then. Construct a workshop to produce metal tool. Metal tool produced. Alright. So, we actually want this one. What's the difference? An important tool in order to complete work tasks in the surrounding environment. More advanced tool with a higher durability in order to perform work tasks everywhere around the settlement. Alright. Oh, this is the drought, I guess, that they were talking about. Yeah, that looks more dry. Huh. Okay. And I didn't have full hair. Well, I guess... Hopefully they have enough water. Metal tool produced. Okay, so let's just go faster. Oh yeah, I don't need fishers now. Fisherman, where are you? Yeah. Just do some random ones. Where is there? I guess the farmer also can't do anything. Try it out.
With our lovely new tools, we are now prepared. Down in the end
I didn't mean
zone,
to do
we
that.
had sufficient time and resources to educate ourselves properly. But our children don't have this luxury. We ought to build a school and pass on what we've learned. As a result, they will be able to survive and work better and more effectively.
I guess that didn't last too long, that problem. School. Community, I guess. So this one isn't a bad building. Let's go do it here. Um, Let's get some more of those water carriers. Take away a fisher. I will take more. Yeah, we have a lot of food, so let's just get that fill or tank up again. Is that pigs? Oh yeah, those pigs. School. Assign settlers to be a teacher. Okay. Oh no. Alright. So let's go here. There, and let's get a teacher.
Perfect. Besides the fact that educated children work more effectively, we'll also teach them to be more careful with their protective clothing and tools. This, in turn, leads to them staying intact longer, and we conserve valuable resources.
So the children are resources. Got it.
Now that our population is starting to grow, we ought to again turn our attention to the topic of food production. We are already accumulating fish and tilling our fields. A gatherer's cabin will now enable us to gather mushrooms and berries from the forest nearby.
Understood. Gatherer's cabin. Let's see what it says. The better settlers are trained in this productivity, the more efficiently they perform their work in different professions. The focus is currently on the subject. Children are educated faster at this subject. The settlers are trained in handling tools. The longer they are able to use the individual tool before it breaks. Clothing. The more often they will award them for accomplished in the course of their lives. Badges. Alright, so gatherer's cabin. Where is that? Food. Yeah. So this is gonna be undisturbed for a while. I could. Oh. let's just go over here. So this is the line. Oh yeah, I can see it there. That's good. Let's click it here. And then let's go further. Berries and mushrooms. We're all right with tools. Maybe we need more housing soon. Let's get in here. Over here. Oh, it's already built. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need 2 of them. Okay. No.
Very good. As you can see, the gatherer's cabin is an effective possibility to get food quickly. But watch out. After a drought, it's going to take some time before the plants have regrown. As is the case with most buildings, here too, you can relocate the working area at any time.
Okay. But that's fine. I'll leave it there.
Although we are sufficiently supplied at the moment, our survival depends on diligent planning. If we can lay out a plan for an orchard, then we can start to plant fruit or nut trees that we can harvest after a few seasons.
Oops. Workshop. Needs metal. Oh. Haha, it's because of that. Okay. Yeah, although we're severe. But yeah, let's start to plant fruit and nuts trees that could harvest over a few seasons. So, building food, orchard. Are there any? I guess this always will gonna be changed out. But let's just continue here. Can they go over the here? I do not know. But just in, oh, it's actually good to see if it is. So let's do that. And assign a farmer. Actually, let's see if we can put more people in the different things here, because I have some people not doing anything. There. Let's see. Seeds. Oh yeah, I need to choose the seeds. Plum. Oh, there.
The orchard has been laid out, and the trees are already beginning to grow. Similar to crops for farming, trees need some time until they are fully grown. But once they have grown, they can be harvested again and again until they have to be newly planted.
Understood.
Our gatherer's cabin gathers food from the surrounding forests. However, there are any number of other plants there which we can use as well. These plants can be gathered by an herbal hut. The herbs gathered there can be consumed by settlers to replenish their health.
Okay. Alright, so... Does this say anything about what the amount of workers they should be? I guess 4 is what they should or could be. Alright, so let's get that herbal hut. Workers move, yeah. Herbalists. So let's just put these ones together. Yeah. Actually, cancel construction. Well, I might as well put it the entryway here since the houses are down here. There. So we have enough builders. Let's go faster. Let's put some more. Oh. How are we on water? Well, we have enough water, people. Herbalists. Okay.
Well done. We can equally utilize the gathered herbs to convert them into medicine later on. It might happen that an illness breaks out in our settlement from time to time and spreads among our settlers. That's why we always ought to have enough herbs on hand.
Oh, okay. So we need to place that one over there. Okay.
Radiation is the main reason why the health status of our settlement can decrease. Although our settlers already use protective clothing to shield themselves against environmental radiation, it might occur that our sources of water become contaminated. We should start to filter our water to prevent this from happening. We will need a great deal of charcoal to accomplish this. The charcoal kiln will burn wood to produce charcoal.
Okay. Let's build that charcoal kiln. That one is also ugly. Because this is... I guess they use wood. But it's so ugly. I need it further back. Yeah, I'm not sure how I can deal with that if I'm not allowed to. Am I being too effective? Maybe we should build one more while I'm at it. Yeah, let's put it here. Okay, so... Okay, so we need person here. So many people. Let's put some more in there. And also, what was this again? Oh, here. Charcoal burner. Let's get some. We need more water though. Yeah, let's just make another one of those. Yeah. I'll produce that in the meantime. Let's see. How do I get the sister? Oh, water. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not a bad price.
Great. We can use the charcoal in conjunction with a filtration system to purify our water. Unfortunately, our cistern is not able to do this. Only the water tower has the necessary equipment for this capability.
Got it.
It would be a disgrace if we had to demolish our trusted cistern just to erect a water tower in its place.
Oh.
What we ought to do instead is upgrade the cistern itself. A water tower can store much more water and provides workplaces for a lot more water carriers than our old cistern.
It probably works better. I guess like they give you tons of resources in this tutorial. It's probably more difficult when you don't do it. Recycler. I'll just click it. Send the resources. Okay, so that means I can also put more people in there. Okay. Let's see, refiner. Oh yeah, that was it. I was gonna build that recycler. There. So need one more of those. And we need to make it produce plastic. plastic there.
Our new water tower is up and ready for action. Good work. Filtering the water is an important next step because clean drinking water is a key mainstay of any stable society.
So I still have 0 coal though.
Let's begin with filtering our water. To save on charcoal, we ought to ensure that at least a little bit of water not contaminated by radiation is being stored in our water tower. Water gained from a well is never contaminated by radiation, so it suggests itself for that purpose. Then we can use the remaining charcoal to produce better protective clothing.
Well, let's put it next to your then. I can't put it there. Right? No. Well, if I put it this way, I could technically do it. But the well might be used for other things too, so... let's put it there. Sun Settlers is a well keeper. Activated carbon mask. Let's get that. Oh, they're out of tools. Which one is this? A tool workshop? Well, I guess it's fine. Oh, the clock too. I guess we need more of those then. But yeah, let's wait because this tutorial might end soon. So we needed that well person, well keeper. Here.
Good work. We are continuously taking steps towards being better and better equipped to be able to survive in this hostile environment. Filtered water is a precious asset, and later on we can even use it to irrigate our fields. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Understood.
Not only our water can become a hazard for our settlers due to radiation, our food can too. We ought to erect a decontamination post to prevent settlers from eating meals that are contaminated with radiation.
Short-term protection time. What did it say? Produces decontamination kits. These are used for storage of surrounding buildings. To free food and resources from contamination. So does that mean do they need to be close to it's not a negative building, so let's put it let's put it here then. get another cabin. This one wants... no. Let's put it here though. What is it complaining about? Production limit. Oh. Right, let's raise it a little. Settlers.
Very good. The decontamination post is going to supply all buildings that stockpile food and are located in its working area in order to purify the food that has been affected by radiation.
Okay. So I guess, yeah. But what would stockpile food? I guess this one?
It's true. We should never forget that even when we optimally prepare and protect ourselves, we're still going to lose friends and members of our family time and again. We're going to mourn them, come what may. But if we're able to bury them in a cemetery, then we'll get over the pain and let them rest in peace.
I guess that's why this is colored differently, because that's one of the places they store food, I guess. Community? Yeah. Oh, that was big. Yeah, let's just do it in the middle of nowhere here. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I guess these houses need to be in the circle. Maybe.
Okay. The cemetery will help us to quickly get a hold on ourselves and focus on the tasks that lie ahead. It's not a pleasant thought, but that's the way things are. At the very least, we're pioneers, aren't we? Maybe we ought to distract ourselves to lighten up the mood.
Got it.
We can erect a number of buildings to increase confidence in our settlement, including, for example, a campfire or a pub. In this situation, however, Our best option would probably be to upgrade our town center. Settlers can visit the new town center, and by doing so, increase their confidence for a while.
Okay, is this our town center? Yeah. That's probably better than having a car. Or no.
We can erect another.
Okay. Mounted bus built. Well, I guess this one is enough.
Very good. The new town center not only gives us more storage space, at the same time,
It
it
just added
functions
some-
just like a campfire, too.
Well, I guess there's some
Settlers
extra
can
things
visit
here.
the new town center, and by doing so, increase their confidence for a while. Now that we have made efforts to ensure the spiritual well-being of our settlers, we ought to attend to their physical health as well.
Great.
Our settlers can get sick from time to time. Settlers who have become infected with a disease can die from it if they're not treated. Settlers will go to a medical facility to have themselves treated and will be admitted there, provided that beds are still available. We ought to ensure our settlers' medical health care.
Well, let's do it. Medical facility. Okay. It's also quite big. Let's put it here. Medics. Medicine produced, okay. That's a herbal unit. Let's take away one fisher and put that one in the medic. Okay, medicine.
With this step, we have ensured the survival of the settlement for a while. Very good work. Since more and more children are being born these days, we should start to plan for the long term.
Understood.
While cabins are a good way to get settlers to start a family, they only provide limited space. This can quickly lead to people having to live on the street. Allow me to suggest to you that cabins be provided only in a very targeted manner in order to control the population growth of your settlement. Nothing is worse than not having enough resources to provide for everyone. We ought to build a shelter to be able to provide other inhabitants with a roof over their heads too.
Okay. That's probably under housing 25. I can't fit it in there. Can't fit that there either. Could fit it here. Revenge me with more settlers. Okay, let's do that. Oh yeah, and while it's also building, I might as well do... not these. Resources, I guess.
Very good.
Yeah.
Remember that when children grow up, they're going to leave their parents' house and look around for a new place to live. It might happen that they don't find any home at all. We ought to build a shelter to be able to provide all inhabitants with a roof over their heads.
Okay.
I've already pointed out to you that it could become very dangerous if we were to run out of food at some point. Since a lot of people are going to be living in the new shelter, we ought to provide them with access to food in their vicinity. A hunting lodge can look for wildlife in the surrounding area to bring a little meat to the menu.
Understood. Hunting lodge. Food. I need more space though. But yeah, I guess it won't let me get it because it's tutorial. Right. So, what was I gonna make? Hunting lodge. I guess they can also change their location where they can hunt, so... but the buildings are gonna start or continue rising, so... might as well put it on the top side. Let's put it here. Assign settlers for hunting. We have tons of settlers now, so teachers, decontaminator. Charcoal burner. Oops. Tried to get up there, but Alright, let's put that there for now. Roll reunion for well, have to have just more than. I'm reaching storage limit. And I can't yet. And I...
Perfect. The hunting lodge equally provides us directly with food, but it functions somewhat irregularly because it relies on wildlife in the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it can be indispensable during a drought because even the deer and wild boar still roam around the forest.
Got it.
However, wild animals can not only be shot, they can be captured too. When a wild animal has been captured, it can be brought to a pasture and served there as livestock. In order to capture wild animals, you have to instruct your hunter to do this. You also ought to set up a pasture and assign a herder.
Cool. That's probably better for long term. Reset your hunting lodge to the capture option. Where do I do that? Oh, it's probably here. Capture. Oh, you can see the nearby resources. Tree, wild boars. Pasture. Harder. Kinda want this. Oh. What's this about? Needs coal. Oh, I need more people in this one then, I guess. Take away a fisher, take away one of these. And put that in there. Oh yeah, and that's what I was gonna do. I would say, that's it, this one. Oh yeah. So let's put that one to try to get rid of some of these things here. Oh, that's not what I... Pasture. Let's put it there. I don't want to put it on top of the... Oh. Okay. So it's not gonna be straight. I could technically have removed this one first by selecting the location to where it takes a little before. But that's fine. Okay, so we can fix a herder there, and then assign is he captured? Oh, he's captured, yeah. Can I choose? Not yet, I guess. There. Okay. Can I choose now? Or maybe I have to wait until they capture. Oh, there. Choose type of animal. 20 animals. Oh no, 7 animals. 20 per animal, I guess. They need water. And wild boar meat.
Animals captured by a hunter are brought to a pasture where they are tended to and cared for by herders. Some animals produce resources such as milk or eggs. Other animals can only be slaughtered to eat. You ought to find out for yourself which type of animal brings you which benefit. On each pasture, you can choose which type of animal ought to be kept there. You must provide water for the animals you keep on your pasture. This enables them to survive and reproduce. When enough animals are fully grown, the herder will start to slaughter them. If you don't want animals to be slaughtered, you can also instruct the herder not to do so.
Okay.
Now your herders know how they ought to handle the animals. And now that you've already captured several animals, don't forget to instruct your hunters to hunt animals again in the future so that they can continue to gather and provide food.
Understood.
With our increased production, our stockpile is going to run out soon. The supply routes for our production buildings are getting longer and longer too. To tackle these problems, you ought to build a temporary storeroom and have roads laid out.
Sure. Okay, now at least I can make that store logistics. That will help. Will this work if I do rotate like that? Oh, perfect. So then, well, then I will also block the way of going there though. Let's put a storeroom here. Can't build it there. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, it could be actually good to have one here. There. Build dirt road. Alright, I have to click once, I guess. There. Click there. 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 Guess you can put one up there too. Yeah, let's just continue this one there. And a road like that. Oh, I can do it in several rounds. There. And this. Yeah. Mm. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. I think I had the little room in there. Temporary storm. Or actually, I didn't pause. How are we on builders? Full on water. Looks like it's raining too, so no problem there.
Good. Temporary storerooms increase your settlement's general storage capacity. Place them in a targeted manner in order to shorten the routes for goods between your production buildings. Roads are equally a great benefit because settlers moving on roads can go distinctly faster than on a normal supporting surface. To improve the whole thing even further, we can build a market to improve logistics at the settlement. Besides being an enormous stockpile for resources that is even able to store water, the market is responsible for distributing resources within your settlement. What's more, it also increases your settlers' confidence.
Let's do it. Where are the markets? I just want to see. Okay, it's under logistics. Oh, and they really like this building. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. So we're planning to expand. Could be good to have it here. And build settlements over here as well. Just want the house on the bottom to be within the vicinity. But it turns red. What's in there? Oh, that's junk. Okay. So if I try to remove, I'm just gonna do this so it removes that. Oh no. There. And it should be removing that part. Let's just speed up a little. Get rid of that. Oh yeah. Also, I guess this one where it should be. What's in the nearby? Okay, let's just do hunting because I think. Oh, we only have one. Okay. I guess we can do capture then. Thought that we would have more than one for this time. Alright, so scrap pile, can I tell them that this is important? No. But someone is gonna fix it now though, luckily. Oh, it's only 5 left now. Let's see. Anyone else going there? Yeah. There. Perfect. Okay. Market. So we want that house to be included. If I put it here, it's still included. But that's in... Oh, we're gonna move the forest area anyways. But yeah, let's put it here. Market. Actually, if I do it there, I'll have the road nicely. next to it. Settlers for logisticians. Transports resources to various logistic buildings such as the market, food station, and water point for the trading post. Dirt road.
Logisticians are able to amass resources from the whole settlement and bring them to the market. This improves the flow of your products and leads to your settlers having to walk shorter distances to fulfill their individual needs. The combination of these attributes makes the market the ideal building when you want to enlarge or even relocate your settlement.
Yeah. So then we got more masks.
The larger your settlement gets, the farther some settlers have to travel to get to all of the food you produce. To make life a little easier for them, you can build a food station. Logisticians who work at the food station will collect food from your storage buildings and production facilities and bring it to the food station.
Can the food station be moved? Alright, okay. Continues to stock with food and can, yeah, like I said, these small versions of a market, I guess. So let's put a food station within these houses. Actually, can I make this one? Oh, nah, I'll just save it. Let's see. We probably get more small buildings. Let's have a little food station here. Okay, let's try to get rid of more of those things there. And also this forester is kind of... Let's just put it on cut down instead at the moment. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter that it's a lot of forest. It's probably gonna be just more animals and stuff too. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's just because it's not built yet. So let's put more people in that.
With the new food station, your settlers are now able to supply themselves with food directly on site. If your settlement is supposed to grow even further, you can think about whether you want to provide additional food stations.
I have to think about what he's saying. Sometimes I'm like doing other stuff at the same time. And they're able to supply themselves with food directly on site. If your settlement is supposed to grow even further, you can think about whenever you want to provide additional food stations.
Distributing food at your settlement is going to prove to be extremely practical. However, your settlers not only need food to survive, they need water too. To be able to distribute water in a targeted manner, you can build a water point.
Oh, I guess this one didn't. Huh. Water point. Understood. Yeah, I guess we'll put it here then. Did this one actually have this house here within it? I guess it has. Oh yeah, no, of course, because this shelter is like part of it, or like it's a big one. Yeah, so where is the herbalist? Alright, it's only one in there. That's fine then. Water point? Yeah. Oh, they're really getting tons of people very fast. Okay. What does it say? Assign sellers. Okay, so I need more of those. Where is it?
Now that your settlers also have a water point available, they can supply themselves with water and food. Similar to how it's done at the food stations, this enables you to precisely control at which places your settlers are able to attend to their needs. Since we have our logistics under control, now we can concern ourselves with the weather and its challenges. We can build a weather station to enable us to make a forecast regarding upcoming weather and learn if potentially contaminated rain might be coming our way. It can also be used to prepare our crops and rainwater collectors we might have against contaminated rain by covering them.
Okay. Weather station. I should probably end this here, but I was hoping it was like would end the tutorial, but I'm guessing the tutorial is kind of part of the game. Maybe this in this way. Weather station. Can only be built once. So let's just put it a little away from the other things. Now we can probably put another pasture. Still no road there nearby. How's the status? Oh, it actually says I have 7. I think.
Very good. Now that we know what sort of weather awaits us and how we can protect ourselves against contaminated rain by covering our crops and rainwater collectors, we ought to attend to collecting the rain we want.
Okay, so set the contamination level at which respective buildings are supposed to be covered to protect them. Rainwater collectors never high, medium. Contamination level. Okay, so they will be covered if there are this level. Let's do low and see what happens.
Rain not only humidifies the soil, it can also be automatically collected via rainwater collectors to generate a steady flow of additional water. Since we've already built our weather station, we're able to decide what kind of circumstances would make us want to cover our rain collectors.
Oh, I see. So if they cover it under weekly, I guess we will see it soon. Let's get that one there. Also, true seed. Let's do the other one a little bit. None in that one. All types of food. Oh. Okay. I see. So I can adjust a little bit. So I have some wild boars. Okay, let's see what was it gonna do again. Rainwater collector. Okay. Let's see. A rainwater collector collects water from rain without requiring workforce. It can be covered with to avoid toxic rain. A cistern or a water tower is necessary to distribute the water within the settlement. I can put it in here. That's nice. I'm at 2 hours.
Never forget that our settlers might get sick if we distribute water contaminated with radiation at our settlement, even if they're wearing protective clothing. We should make sure that the collected water is as purified as possible.
Got it.
We can have our crops covered to shield our seedlings against radiation. But once they've been covered, naturally they won't be irrigated with rain anymore. To rectify this problem, we can build an irrigation plant that is able to artificially regulate soil humidification. Place this building with care because it is only going to irrigate the soil within its impact radius.
Okay. Irrigation plant. Okay, let's just put it here. I wonder if I would be able to see how long the tutorial is. See, so we need probably some people here.
Fabulous. As long as our irrigation plant is supplied with filtered water, it is able to neutralize a possible contamination of the soil due to radiation. But watch out. When water contaminated with radiation is fed into the system, this can lead to precisely the opposite. And the irrigation plant itself may possibly cause radioactive pollution of its surrounding area.
Okay.
Alongside contaminated rain, there are other environmental hazards, such as sandstorms or droughts. The soil dries out during a drought, and sandstorms sweep across the landscape from time to time. These sandstorms can damage your buildings and ultimately make them unfit for use. We ought to prepare for this and assign several more builders to enable potential damage to be repaired.
Let's do it.
You can decide which type of task your builders ought to give priority to at our town center. You can instruct them to merely repair buildings, to erect new buildings, or to do both at the same time. This enables you to react quickly in crisis situations. For instance, in the event of a sandstorm, you can quickly attend to having damaged buildings repaired.
Understood.
Now that we've taken care of all the necessary needs of our settlement, such as food, water, protective clothing, and tools, our next efforts ought to focus on increasing the settlement's overall productivity. A research station allows us to develop different technologies. One step in moving our settlement ahead is to make it possible for our refiners to acquire electronics from scrap. We should perform research on the appropriate technology to achieve this and instruct one of our refiners to produce electronics.
Okay. Let's just say the irrigation plant don't irrigate the ground but still provide water. Irrigation plant consumes a high amount of water to keep the soil wet. Okay, that's fine. Let's put some more in there. Okay. Let's just say this can't be collected in the immediate vicinity. Oh. Do I have to? Oh yeah, okay, I have to have these ones inside the zone. Well, I guess that's why these are inside the zone too. Okay. Drought. No rain. Weekly. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Research station. Also not a pretty building. Let's put that one there. to be researchers tree. Recycler built. Okay, I should probably end this here though, because it's this was a little longer than I anticipated because of the yeah, the length of this tutorial. But yeah, I guess I'll just finish this one, and if it is over, if it's not over after that, then I'll end it there. Let's see, refiner there. Let's put we'll put any. Was there logicians? Yeah, let's put that there. Metal 2. We don't have enough of that. Let's just do metal for now. Ooh! That was a sandstorm, yeah. Let's see. Research window. Where can I find the electronics? Looks like you can make that quite a lot. Warehouse, improved radio mass. That's electronics. So let's click that one. Start research. I guess we'll put it on medium instead. Then we get some rain. Let's get that. And what's nearby? I guess this is enough, so let's put this one on only hunt. Average health from settlers. How many are in here? Oh, it's actually 25 of 25. So there might be more people. Let's see. Can I see how long the research has gone on? Wood, scrap. Let's put more people on the logistics. There. Let's see. Highly contaminated rain. No, nothing yet. Some radiation over here. Super dried out. Oh, it's wet in here though. can't. Oh, it's because of this machine here. Okay. So I guess that's the radiated rain, is it? Oh no, maybe it's the next time. Next turn. Let's see, electronics house, the research. I guess I could do that to make it go faster. Wood. Needs more wood. So, since there's so much green here, let's put this one to just cut down. Is there anything else? Oh, look at that. The radiation is about to come here. Oh, it's growing. The radiation is growing. Are they gonna get sick? Let's say. There was something about radiation too, but still no contamination there. How's my crops? Do I see any contamination? Oh, this is radiated. Contamination low. Oh, I guess then this one hasn't got any radiation. So that probably means that I should do this one and I should take away this. Because that's contaminated. We don't want it to have... Okay. Research was performed on new technologies. Electronics has been researched and is now available.
Very good. With this new research station and the ability to acquire electronics from scrap, we can provide our settlement with all the materials we need. The research station is very useful in enabling us to adapt ourselves to our surroundings by using the right technologies in any situation.
Okay.
Down in the Endzone, we dealt with the concept of a solar collector. This solar collector is able to collect sunlight and convert it into electricity. We wanted to try out whether our idea works and build a solar collector.
Like that. We need to put it... Take it off, I think, when it's a lot of... But how do I... irrigator. Let's take that away. Let's just wait until it's less. I it's not contaminated anymore. Okay. Let's just have that on high and just wait until the contaminated thing goes down. Yeah, so none of those seem to have contamination now. Oh, these are contaminated. Building produces contaminated. Oh, okay. Let's take away the workers of. Can I take? Oh yeah, there. Let's take away that for a little period of time. I guess these aren't contaminated. Oh yeah, solar collector. Okay, I promised I was gonna end it there. But this one looks like so small. Is it ugly? Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's just put it here then. Oh, it's an entryway. I thought it was something else. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not gonna end there, the tutorial. So I'll do it in 2 rounds then. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, if you did seem to enjoy this game, I do guess would recommend not having the tutorial, because then you can more like do how in the time that you want to. You don't have to like wait for the person to say whatever you can do when you, yeah. You'll be more free, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.